why the heck are we remaking Harry Potter? So, hi, Anna here. If you don't know me, my name is Annamarie, but you could call me Anna, and welcome to Seriously, Annamarie. I literally almost forgot my name for a second. I have a genuine question for you guys. I literally do. Why the heck are we remaking Harry Potter? Like, I'm actually confused right now. Because I understand remakes in certain situations. For example, The Little Mermaid. That was animated, turned into live action. Okay, cool. It doesn't matter what I think. Okay? Then we have Tangle. If they want to make that into a live action, go ahead. Makes sense, right? You can even go ahead and turn The Lion King into a live action. Oh wait, they did. Because you're taking something that was limited by animation and giving it a new form. But Harry Potter? That wasn't really limited. That was a fully realized live action multi-movie franchise that ran from 2001 to 2011, made billions of dollars globally, but one of the biggest fan bases ever, and is still replayed on TV till this day. So I'm sitting here like, what are we doing, y'all? What's going on? And before someone says, Percy Jackson was turned into a live action. Yes, let's talk about Percy Jackson and the Olympians and the new Percy Jackson and the Olympians, right? Okay, yeah, let's talk about it. Glad you brought it up. That remake make sense. Now hold up before you say anything. Because, hear why it makes sense. Because the original movies only had 2 films. Didn't follow the books fully, and honestly didn't perform on the same level. So yeah, redo it. Give it another shot. Because it didn't do that well. It didn't even get through all the books. But Harry Potter? Let me say that again. Harry Potter? That story was finished. Beginning, middle, and end. I saw them putting their kids on the train. Okay? I saw these actors grow up. Okay? And honestly, that's not just finished based off of success, iconic, or culturally embedded. I'm not just saying finished based off of that. I'm saying it's finished because I saw the end. Like I said before, I saw them put their kids on a train. So again, why are we going back? And this is where my theory comes in. I'm just going to say it. MONEY. Money. Moolah. Dollarinos. Wong. Whatever the Japanese currency is. I really do think entertainment is becoming more and more about safe investments, recognizable IP, which is intellectual property, and guarantee audience. Because if you're a company, say we're all a company, and we're investing in a movie, what sounds safer or better? A brand new original idea. Something that could shake the entertainment industry, or something like Harry Potter, where you already know people are going to watch, even if it's just out of curiosity. So what are we voting for? Shareholders, investments. What are we voting for? What are we putting our money towards? And that's not just me talking. That's literally how it's being perceived right now. Studios rely heavily on sequels, remakes, reboots, franchise. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of stuff coming out is like that because they reduce risk. The entertainment industry is about risk. It's about taking a chance on something. But if we're talking about just money here, it makes sense to remake a lot of stuff, right? It makes sense to put your money into something that already has hundreds, millions of people behind them globally, right? So let's compare this to other industries because this is something I notice. I notice things. If you look at industry in places like South Korea, or most importantly, China is like the mass production place. It produced clothes fast, it produced entertainment fast. Like, they produce a lot of shows, like a lot. And yes, sometimes it's a unhealthy pace. It's really unhealthy, but here's the difference. Follow me here. They pull from existing story ecosystems. Things like webtoons, online novels. They always like to pull from that website. I visited that website once and it was like, whoa, so many stories. Anyway, serialized stories, right? They pull from that. And honestly, I read The Pursuit of Jays a little bit to see how it was able to turn into this beautiful C drama. And honestly, the stories, how it's written, is written in a way that's not confusing, it's not hard level. It's written like the Heritage games or Twilight. It's written not in a confusing way. It's very like, oh, boom, 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 boom. It's not the greatest of books written, but their ability to honestly change that writing into a amazing drama is just fascinating. It's very fascinating. And in Korea, they got True Beauty, Weak Hero Class 1. These were like webtoons, right? Those TV shows were webtoons. So even though they're adapting something, it still feels fresh because it hasn't already been fully realized on screen before. Now, let's talk about the US side of things, our side of things, because technically we have the same thing, right? Platforms like Webtoon. I know Webtoons isn't just about fanfic, right? There's other stories on there that are actually good. We have endless original stories. But what do we adapt? Stuff like After. Out of all the things you could adapt off a webtoon, you choose a fanfic for Harry Potter, not Harry Potter, for Harry Styles, which, let's be honest, was popular because it was a fanfic. And I'm not saying it didn't have an audience because it clearly did. They made like freaking 5 movies on that movie. But there are so many original stories out there with better structure, better plot lines, better character development, and we don't touch those. We don't be like, oh, let me try this out. We don't try anything out. Why? Glad you asked that question, because companies go based on what's already popular, okay? And here's the problem with that. There's a very, 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 very in-your-face problem. The internet is unstable. And I don't think people talk about that enough. The internet does not have a backbone. Please do not take offense. I'm not saying you don't have a backbone. I'm saying the internet. It shifts constantly. What's popular today could be gone tomorrow. And what goes viral isn't always what's actually good. Come on now. Come on. Look at creators. If I had to pull from someone, Kai Cenat. The internet chose him, and they choose many other like Queso, like all those other streamers and all those other blah 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 influencers, and that's not a bad thing, but it proves a point. Popularity online is driven by trends, moments, your ability to go viral. It's based off of those three things, right? That is what the internet is all about when it comes to entertainment. It's not always quality. So if studios are chasing the internet, then what we're getting is a reflection of that. Fast-paced, trend-based, and sometimes questionable movies and TV shows. So back to Harry Potter, this is why it feels weird. Because instead of building something new, like you literally can take the same Harry Potter world if you want and create a different storyline. Maybe do Harry Potter Kids. I don't know. Do something else. We're going back to something that already worked. Not because it needed to be fixed, because I think it's one of those ones that don't need to be fixed at all. I think they did pretty good with the magic and stuff like that. So it's going based off of what's safe. That's the end. Now, I would say this, not everything coming out is bad, because we still have new ideas, big productions, creative risks. The A2 studios, aren't they creating the drama that's supposed to be coming out soon? I'm excited for that. Like, we have upcoming projects, even a big franchise. Avengers. Oh my gosh, Chair, are you okay? And other original dramas that actually try something new, right? So I'm not saying the industry is doomed. It's doomed. But I'm saying there's a pattern here. Yeah. There's a pattern here. We can even take Wuthering Heights. You know how many times Wuthering Heights was redone? I'll let that marinate with you. Anyway, I just feel like if we keep going in this direction, we're going to lose originality. We can even take singers these days as that. Like, have you heard of Whitney Houston? Let that marinate with you too. Because instead of asking what new stories can we tell, we're asking what can we remake that actually made money, that will make money. Give me that moolah. Give me that movie. Anyway, and those are two different mindsets, okay? But I want to know what you think. I feel like I just been sitting here rambling the whole entire time about what I think, but what do you think? Do you think remaking Harry Potter is a good idea? Especially making Snape black. Let you marinate with that too. Or do you think some things should just be left alone? And be honest, would you rather see something new or something you already love done again? Or do you take the same world and just create new characters in it? It's easy as that, huh? Easy as pie. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to seriously.annamarie. And honestly, we gotta start critically thinking, y'all. If they're chasing us, the audience, the people that make people famous and people that make people on a pedestal, let's be smart about this, okay? Let's be smart. Let's actually choose people that actually will do something. Yeah. With that being said, I'll see y'all around. Bye bye.